Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update on BBAI, Big Bear AI stock. Yeah, we have to talk about the actual price action where the resistance and support levels are waiting and what to expect right now since the stock market, guys, is in my opinion about to crash. I made a couple of videos on that already. Check them out here on my channel, but now we talk about BBAI and about the future potential price goals. This is, of course, not financial advice. I just give you my opinion based on the chart. Yo, guys, I want to start with showing you here some indicators which I created. If you're not able to spot chart patterns by using trendline patterns, liquidity zones, and so on, then indicators can help how to identify potential resistance and support levels, aka also breakouts. We had this ticker here, guys, ticker WLDS. That was one of my May 2025 hot stocks, and this ticker here squeezed more than 690% in total in one day. And my Squeeze Calendar Pro predicted the squeeze date, and the RSI ultimate indicator printed here a bull alert signal, and that was the beginning of this massive short squeeze. I will show you the same setup here for BBAI and how you can use these indicators for trades or swing trades. Everything, guys, what I show you here, the indicators, I use them by myself for my own trades, and the indicators are available in the video description. So for BBAI, so when we switch off for a second the drawings and focus on the indicators, then we can see that here in the daily chart, the Squeeze Calendar Pro didn't predict any squeeze dates. So the squeeze dates usually are marked in red. In the daily chart, there was not enough, let's say, the metrics which calculate here squeeze dates haven't been fulfilled, or the setup hasn't been fulfilled. However, guys, what I do, I also check those signals in the 4 hours chart. So we switch now here to the 4 hours chart for BBAI, and then we can see that the Squeeze Calendar Pro predicted here the 16th of September for a potential squeeze. So we will mark this day in the chart. 16th of September was here. So how this indicator works, guys, usually that means that until this day, the market makers have to settle positions, have to cover shares, have to settle their business. That doesn't mean that exactly on that day the squeeze happened. It can happen until that day, or it can be the beginning where the volatility starts. That's why you get always here 4 potential squeeze dates. We are here now at the 9th of September, which means the 1st of September is not valid anymore, and the 16th of September is the next potential squeeze day. So what we also see is that we already had here a lot of power bull and bull alert signals in the 4 hours chart on the RSI ultimate indicator, which means that here is a lot of buying pressure coming in, and now we want to see what happened since. I use here TradingView to simulate that. Don't forget, the blue line marks the 16th of September, the potential day for the squeeze for BBAI. Let's press play and let's see what happened. So here we go, guys. Zack, this is very good because we can see we're trading here in the volatility zone, right? The blue box, I show you that in a second, is my algo demand zone. And we have again here a bullish alert on the 4 hour RSI. Very strong signal. Let's press play again. Yo, and here it starts, guys. The volume is coming in, and this is what I want to show you. The highest volatility candle, the highest volume, started exactly at the 16th of September. Here's the blue line, guys, and you can see that the major squeeze, we had the initial pump already here, but the major squeeze started exactly on that date. That's why I like this Squeeze Calendar Pro, guys. I put a lot of knowledge in there. Now let's press play and let's see what happened afterwards. This is what I want to show you, how you can use the indicators here to find some potential support and resistance levels. There is never a guarantee, but all indicators, as I said, are available in the video description. So we can see that since the bull alerts here have been printed on the RSI, ultimate indicator, BBAI had a squeeze of 82%. So the problem is, guys, now we switch back to the daily chart. So the problem is, I can also show you that, of course, it works in both directions. Here in the daily chart, we have now a bear attack signal, which is the strongest bearish signal here in this RSI indicator. And as you can see, the major sell-off here has started exactly when this signal has been generated. So since then, BBAI dropped in total by 25%. That's why I say, guys, indicators can help you. If I don't use these indicators and just focus on my drawings, it's the same. Yeah, we have the algo supports on here between $4 and $5.16. So this is the range where usually BBAI find its support to see a squeeze or a pump. And this resistance trend line here, the white trend line, you can just review all my previous videos, guys. I never change my charts. It's always the same. This is the major resistance. That's why I say you don't need indicators, but they are very helpful tools to spot some potential or to confirm, for example, some potential support and resistance levels, which are also visible when you know how to create charts like that. This is where we are right now, guys. So the technical situation for BBAI is that we have here a potential support, a mini support at $6.13. This is the, let's call it, potential squeeze support. Yeah, I call it like that. But it is not a very strong resistance or support. It don't takes too much volume here for the market makers to break this resistance here. Keep that in mind, yeah, that when we go below this price level here, BBAI will come back in this algo squeeze support zone between $4 and $5.16. And the major algo demand zone where the bulls are waiting is between $2.90 and $1.90. I know you don't want to hear that, guys, but I just give you here my opinion based on the chart, and you have to make your own due diligence. BBAI can still short squeeze. I mentioned that already here in my previous videos, that the major open gap already has been filled, but we have now here one open gap. You can see that here in the gap indicator pro at $7.54. So sooner or later, it doesn't matter what happened right now, if we find support at $6.13 or not, we will close this open gap here at $7.54 sooner or later. This is just simply based what this stock is doing over and over again. The flip coin is, guys, that we also have open down gaps here. $4.18, yeah, is one open down gap waiting here, which means 35% price drop based on the actual price is possible. Then there is one open gap at $2.60, which means we could lose here 60%. And the chart pattern for BBAI is that we're trading here in this uptrend channel pattern here over and over again. If we want to see a short squeeze, so for everybody who waiting here for a massive short squeeze, 50-50, guys. The market situation is overbought. However, I'm posting here always my short squeeze predictions on Patreon. I spend a lot of time to research the market for potential short squeeze and breakout stocks before they squeeze. And right now, since the market is overheated, this is the last chance, in my opinion, for those stocks to squeeze before we see a big market sell-off. That does not mean that afterwards stocks will not squeeze anymore. Not at all, guys. They always squeeze, but I just say that now is a chance where you can see even some crazy squeezes from 1000% and more in just one day. I think you maybe saw that with ticker Wolf. If you want to see these short squeeze stocks, guys, you can join us here on Patreon. Here is the full package membership on Patreon. This is where you get access to all my content, everything what I'm doing there, all videos, all posts, all swing trade predictions, short squeeze predictions, everything is accessible with the full package membership. So as my trading tutorials, which are very popular, guys, they will help you to sharpen your skills, to become better in trading. And there is a lot of content for beginners and advanced traders. Join our community, guys. The link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is also available in the video description. So the short squeeze scenario for BBAI is that we have to break first $8 and I would say now 65 cents here based on this ascending trend line. But the major short squeeze trigger is $10.52. For everybody who waiting here for a short squeeze for BBAI, we need to break $10.52 with huge volume or with a massive gap up in the pre or after market. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult for BBAI to squeeze. Everything below that is just here a very high volatility zone in favor for the bears. But a price above $10.52, guys, could force indeed BBAI to squeeze. Don't forget, we have here a quite high short interest based on Fintel. My friends, here are all price levels. I hope that was helpful. As I said before, if you want to get access here to my trading indicators, everything is available in the video description. I thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your loyal support. I really appreciate that. Please, as usual, hit the like and subscribe button if you don't want to miss any updates. I wish you nothing but the best. See you in the next video, guys, and all the best with the trading market. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.